we've heard people say wherever we're from, I don't go to the city anymore. I hear it.
It was a laid-back, chill day. Weather was beautiful, concert was beautiful, but we live in America, and we have the Second Amendment, and we have the Supreme Court of the United States telling everybody they can carry a gun wherever they want. It's like Dodge City. I mean, so like we have to come to grips with what this country is about right now. We had a beautiful day out there today, except for some nitwit either shooting from a window or shooting from somewhere who has a gun that probably shouldn't have had it. And I was in Canada 2 weeks ago, never thought about a gun. The only people I knew had guns up in Canada were police officers. And that's the way it should be here. But, I mean, look, in my lifetime, that's never going to happen. So, a lot of goofballs out there with guns, and they can get them anytime they want. So, this is what we have to live with.
What can you tell people, Mayor? It's just, I know, what can you talk about your resolve? People are asking, what's the mayor doing about this?
If I had the ability to take care of guns, I would. But the legislature won't let us. The U.S. Congress won't let us. The governor does the best he can. Our attorney general does the best he can. But this is a gun country. It's crazy. We're the most armed country in world history, and we're one of the least safest. So, until Americans decide that they want to give up the guns and give up the opportunity to get guns, we're going to have this problem.
I see you have a soccer shirt on. We're having the World Cup here.
Madrid was wonderful. I walked around Madrid at 1 o'clock.
How concerned are you about big events like this?
I'm concerned every single day. There's not an event or a day where I don't lay on my back at night, look at the ceiling, and worry about stuff. So everything we have in the city over the last 7 years, I worry about. I don't enjoy 4th of July. I don't enjoy the Democratic National Convention. I didn't enjoy the NFL draft. I'm waiting for something bad to happen all the time. So I'll be happy when I'm not here, when I'm not mayor, and I can enjoy some stuff. So.
You're looking forward to not being mayor?
Yeah.
Shortly after 9:47 p.m. in the 2500 block of Spring Garden, 2 officers were shot. The first officer was a PPD highway patrol officer who suffered a graze wound to his forehead, and the second officer is an officer assigned to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, assigned to the Bomb Squad Task Force, who works here with us in PPD. They were working security details on the parkway just before the fireworks went off. Officers didn't hear any shots or any rounds being fired, and they were both transported here to Jefferson Hospital. I will tell you that there are no arrests at this time. We don't have any suspects in custody. We're following up on several leads, and we are asking anyone with information about this shooting, or if they have video or any tips or information that they think is too small or too great, to give us a call at 215-686-TIPS. That's 215-686-TIPS. The good news is that both officers have since been treated and released, and what really could have been a chaotic scene or just a catastrophic scene wasn't today. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for our personnel that were out there to get everyone else out of there safely.
Commissioner, have you ruled out...
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
No? Good? Okay, go ahead.
Have you ruled out the possibility of like, I don't want to say a sniper, but a lone gunman kind of thing? Or do you think this was just something that happened within the course of this event?
You know, we don't know. At this point, it's still too early to tell. We don't know if this was ricochet from celebratory gunfire. We don't know if this was intentional. We don't know if this was someone taking a shot intentionally at these officers from long range. But again, like I said, we're all just extremely grateful that this wasn't worse than what it was, and all of these officers that you see standing around us, we're on it, and we're not going to rest until we get someone in custody for this.
We saw a picture, a photo of a bullet in his cap. Did you see that picture? Can you explain what that, it's miraculous what we're looking at.
Well, it is miraculous. Again, the fact that the round stopped in his head, it initially, I think, went up the inside, hit his forehead, and then the round stopped in his head. And, in speaking, I was out there at the scene and spoke to the officers here in the hospital. They're both in great spirits, and they're good at what they do. They're here working these events for a reason. They're specialized in what they do. And again, we're happy that we didn't lose them or anyone else tonight.
Can you talk about how officers are feeling right now, having something like this happen?
there's a lot going on in the country. There's a lot going on in the world. Obviously, Philadelphia is no stranger to gun violence. Is it a slap in the face when those who are out here charged with protecting and serving and ensuring that those here coming from all over to celebrate the 4th of July in a safe and efficient way, is it a slap in the face? Yeah, it is. But it doesn't stop us from doing what we're doing. Again, all of these officers are still out here. We're not going to stop doing what we're doing. In fact, one of the officers said, and he'll be back and be happy to do it again, next year. So I will tell you that we will continue to do what we do. This is a call to serve. Everyone that puts on these uniforms, they're servant leaders. We obviously recognize the dangers, the potential dangers that come along with this. But again, it's not fun for anybody to meet with you guys here outside of hospitals. I can't tell you how many times I've been doing this since I've been here. So this isn't the ideal way to connect and to end an otherwise, really great day. There were a lot of families out today taking pictures and enjoying the weather and, really using today as a day to celebrate and be happy and to be positive. So to end on a note like this obviously isn't favorable, but again, we will continue to do our jobs and we will continue to look for whoever's responsible for this